with real professionalism.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Now we are
Well,
live
Peter,
on
this
Kano
guy,
TV and
Alexis
Sports
McAllister,
Hubs.
is someone who's
PSV versus Liverpool lineups and the latest update from Champions League last 16 ties. Here is some key moments. Here we can see updates. They were updated on 60 minutes ago. PSG team news. Paco replaced Bardo at left central back. In Liverpool team news, Gakpo not fit enough to make squad. Sign up. Stay informed with our weekly football newsletter. Slot speaking always candid a tactical aspect of the game, ensuring you will on them almost impossible because of the risk they take. So it is the different game from Newcastle and even City. City dominated the ball, but when had it, they did not drop all the way back, but they let us have the ball a bit. If PSG do them same as their last 10 or 15 games, they are all over you. One on one all over the pitch. Their lefty central back can end up in your lefty back area. So they take the risk and they get a lot from it. It is not going to be a game that will dominate in ball position. I will be surprised if that happened tonight. In another hands, PSG team and Sabus partially impressed Bardo at the left central back. PSG starting 11 Dramuna, Hakim, Marquinhos, Pachos, Nunes, Mendes, Neves, Vitinha, Fabian, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Barcola. Sabos now, or there is of Novo, Tenas, Kipembe, Goncalves Ramos, Dou, Lee, Hernandez, Mayuru, Zaïl Emery, Lucas Balado, and Mbaye. Slotty feeding Chachirians or was Michael Oliver in the front row. L'Equipe's check front cover. The editor of L'Equipe must have their tongues in cheek when depicting the imminent renewal of sporting hostility between PSG and Liverpool on today's front page, alongside the modern greats such as Mohamed Salah, Alisson Becker, and Virgil van Dijk. Stand the rest for remember the Neil Rudok, David James, and Sting Inigi Bujourn by punch or downright taking the mickey. In fairness, it is probably a reference to last time these clubs met in UEFA knockout round in 1987 European Cup Winners' Cup semi-final, when they celebrated a trial were regulars. Paris wants that 3-2 cuts of a dominant first leg victory. For manager Roy Evans, it was effectively the beginning of the end, as he would be joined repressed by Liverpool's French revolutionary leader Gerard Houllier within 18 months. Whatever the result in Paris Prince tonight, there is no fear of the outcomes, respecting the same fundamental Anfield change that followed that tight 28 years ago. Elise Wallis at the side of Liverpool. Cody Gakpo not fully recovered from his injury. Liverpool XI, Alisson Becker, Alexander Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Szoboszlai, Jota and Diaz. So, Liverpool's front three in Saras, Jota and Diaz in third, or it's operating more like a front four these days, with Dominic Szoboszlai pushed on to combine with Salah, giving Sotti's team something like 4-4 shaped that will be interesting against the PSG team committed to playing with 3 stick on central midfielder. There was a period here in the season where Curtis Jones looked to have the edge over Szoboszlai, but the Hungarian has been a standout performer in recent weeks and has narrowed down that spot. With Gomez and Bradley injured, there was no dream regarding putting Alexander Arnold up against Barcola or Calvart's career, as Slot simply had to play his one remaining right back. Liverpool team and Sabos Gakpo not fit enough to make squad. Yes, it is Wallis. Liverpool might have rigged sewn up the PSV Tilux 50-50. Cup competition can throw up fixtures that feel more befitting of later round in tournament, and PSV versus Liverpool fall into that category. It might be Champions League last 16 ties, but this draw shall have the feel of quarter of the semi-final as two of Europeans forms teams meet. Should either club go on the Rifty famous Big Earth Trophy in Munich, they will look back at this round as perhaps the biggest hurdle they had to overcome. You are on the Can TV Sports Hubs. Here we talk on Justice Sport. Liverpool might have a strong hold on the Premier League with a certain point lead at the top, but this tie looks something closer to 50-50. Paris Saint-Germain have come a long way since their meek defeat at Arsenal in October in League phase, with the pen dropping for Luis Enrique teams since December. The French club have won their last 10 games in all competition, scoring 40 goals in the process. They are unbeaten since in a defeat to Bayern Munich in November. Arne Slot noted in a pre-match press conference, Paris Saint-Germain have attacking threats all over the pitch, with two extremely offensive fullback in Ashraf Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. Some says artisans are in the short surprise in modern games, but João Neves and Vitinha are one of the most technical engine rooms in the competition. That are the pitch could be strengthened further by the return of Warren Zaïre-Emery, who has made substitute appearance in the last 2 games in his comeback from an ankle problem. Yeah, you are now live. I'm Rio Haksani. Osman Dembele, who suffered a serious knee injury here in the career and has been blighted by inconsistency, is in the form of this life in a more load. There is electric pace on left with Bradley Bracor and Georgina Shema Kevisha Kravich carrier on the other flank. More importantly, Paris Saint-Germain are playing as collective, unlike a previous iterations. This is Ryokan TV. Make subscribe in order to get more sports infos. If that makes sound like Liverpool have ever said to climb, it is worth strumming to break and remembering they have lost just one Premier League game this season and topped the league phase of Champions League while staying unbeaten. For all PSG talent, Liverpool boosts possibly the world's best player in Mohamed Salah. The question is mark regarding section is whether Cody Gakpo is fit to join him in the forward line. And if the second leg is an advantage, but Liverpool are in for a strong test tonight. They have consisted to Everton, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Southampton, and the three at Newcastle and Spurs in the league. So they have been touched vulnerable away from home. Full team news on the way shortly. Make subscribe in order to get more team news.
Looks to go up and over. Idrissa Gueye. Looks to bypass the midfield. Robertson moved on forwards. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Long ball looking to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Szoboszlai. Still goalless. And Gravenberg. Jota. Out towards the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ashley Young. Ashley Young does really well to win the ball there. Diaz. Just eases him off the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Robertson chooses to go cross field. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's played forward. Oh, red. Nice interception. Alexander-Arnold and Gravenberg. Play towards the front line.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Szoboszlai. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the left. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. And it's Gueye. That is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the